Hey guys, how you doing? It's coming at you today on a sunny Thursday morning. Smoking my Grandolfo pipe. And yes, that is blue on the stem. I just love this pipe. Beautiful. Spoke to him via email when I was getting ready to buy it. Followed up with me. Sent it to me. Sent a tamper with it even. I think that's his custom though. I think he does that. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you today. I just something been on my mind, on my heart. I just wanted to first of all start out by saying thank you to those guys that are in my little circle of friends that do watch and do communicate with me. It is true that we just have like a circle of friends, I think, that a lot of us watch. There are those that are really popular for their content and they do a great job with that. But for the most part, I think a lot of us have that niche group of people that we just choose to fellowship. And that's really what I've come to this week is that I kind of thought maybe I would stop doing videos because I'd get, 20, 30, 40 views or something like that, which tells me I probably am not saying anything worth even listening to. But then I got to thinking, there's a few that I sit there and I look for their videos and anticipate them, watch for them. So if they quit making videos, I begin to miss them and wonder about them, and becomes from that concern. Now, a lot of times we don't have the ability to reach out because we don't have any other communication other than this little window. So we rely on that communication back and forth from one another. And when that stops, we begin to wonder, about the person and they're okay. Those of us that believe we can, a certain way, have faith, we can pray for that person, of course, but or some of them that are inclined in the community to, send mojo or whatever it is that they choose to do to try to encourage that person, send a private message or whatever. But so it encouraged me to just say, I'm doing this probably for me for the most part. It's an opportunity for me to reach out to you and say, hey, here's what's on my heart today and what's on my mind, what I'm doing, what I'm up against. And you can do the same to me. So it's just a window that we can speak to one another and have a good little conversation. So I think I'll continue to do them, and if nothing else, for just myself and for a couple of people out there that do watch my videos that want to stay in contact with me, and I appreciate that. I am smoking in this Pipes and Cigars blend Sterling 759 Balkan. It is my blend, my English blend that I love to go to. And I'm finding it's preferred most of the time in this colder weather. I've been struggling with a cold or flu or whatever. This is the third week. Now, I'm about over it, but in that middle of that time, of course, you always go out in the rain. I spent a day out on the range with my daughter through a daddy-daughter day through her college. So I'm still cloggy and my head. So in other words, I spent a day out there, got all cold, and it was windy and kind of misty. So you get a little setback. And then yesterday I was out in the rain. Today I'm a little setback, but I'm lots better. I'm made an order to Rich's Tobacco out in Oregon for some Bill's blend, which I enjoy. Which brings me back to a couple of people that I'm wondering about and missing, you might say. Um, my tobacconist out there in Oregon, besides Bill, who's at Rich's, Stephen Books, I can't seem to locate him. I can't seem to get him on the phone. I can't seem to get to his website. It seems like it says it's hacked or something. Stephen Books. So I'm concerned about him, wondering what he's doing. If anybody knows anything about him, would you hit me a message? Stephen 140, Stephen W140. I don't know. I know he came back and had some trouble, and really unclear what that's all about. Don't need details. Don't necessarily want them, but he's seemingly a less available to the community as far as his videos, which I always enjoyed. So if anybody knows anything about him, how he's getting along, I'd like to know that he's doing all right. I got a job tomorrow. For those of you that know or don't know, I do professional carpet and tile cleaning. That's a jazzed up way of saying that I own my own business, but I am the employee of my business. So I am a blue collar worker with a name on the actual side of my truck. I don't have other employees. I'm not huge. As a matter of fact, in the last 4 or 5 years, I've steadily went down in sales through the economy and different things that are going on. So basically making my expenses, which is fine. It's discouraging. Easy for me to say. It's discouraging because you like to provide, as a man for your family. But you know what? My wife has been blessed just exponentially over far and away more than we could ever ask or think that with her job and her professional status in that company, and so she's doing well. So there, I have to wrestle with the other, but I'm still doing my part best I can. I watched Matches video on autumn. That's some beautiful pictures. We got some beautiful views here in Indiana as well. My wife really likes the fall colors. And I found out over the last weekend that my daughter really enjoys the fall colors. Sounded like my wife in the car because she would just go on and on and on. Look at that tree, Daddy. Look at that tree. Oh, look at that. So she and her mama is alike there. Been making a lot of beans, warm food. Seems what I've been desiring. Soup things. Beans that I get from a lady that I work for who actually owns the company, and it is here in Indianapolis, and they sell beans all over the country. And she's given me a bunch of samples. Every time I go, she loads me up. It's called Hurst beans. Hurst family. Hurst. Hurst. Probably got them in your Walmarts and your other places, but they're really, really good. They got a seasoning pack in them and all that. Another thing I've been on a kick with, and this is not good to probably admit, because I was doing real well trying to walk and lose some weight. Probably gained back 5 or 6 pounds of the 20 that I lost. But I've been on this kick of filet of fish from McDonald's. Y'all like those? I don't know. I just got on a kick on those, and I'd have 2 a day when I was sick. I only think it sounded good. Put me in mind of that guy that ate a McDonald's for every day of his life for like 25 years or something. Unlike me, though, his cholesterol is great and all his other vitals are great. My cholesterol's been borderline, so that's why I've been trying to walk and do some other things. Also had a little scare back in February last year, or this year. They thought I might have had a small stroke. It's not a very easy thing to say and admit, but they did all the testing. Couldn't find anything. My personal doctor, MD, didn't agree with it. He thought I had some sort of a sleep paralysis where you came out of a sleep all of a sudden. That's kind of what happened. I woke up dozing off and kind of jolted and came up. Haven't shared that with you guys, but that's what happened. And so he thinks that's what it was. It wasn't really a stroke. And I've not had any other problems. But they did put me on medicine for my cholesterol and all that. Which, again, is just borderline, but with that possibility out there, you got to be careful. And my wife's a nurse, as you all know. Those of you that watch and know me well. So she's on me about it, to be safe. Well, I'm getting on rambling here a little bit, but hope you all are doing good. And those of you that watch, and I thank you for that again. Thank you for your participation, and thank you for the new presenters that I'm able to see out there. I've been subbing to more and more people and kind of trying to watch, but you do get in the same routine where you watch those certain ones. I go to the certain ones and I find them and I look at them and I page through the new guys and try to watch a video or two. That's what to support them, but you always kind of go back. So I need to get out of that rut and try to do a little more that way. Well, I'm going to get off here and finish this bowl and go on about my day. But I just wanted to say hello and hope you all are doing well, and God bless y'all. Thank you for watching.